Greetings, welcome to the show. Now, first, do me a favor, pick which game you want to play.
Alright, we'll get you a new pair.
This is the right music.
How do I react?
Okay, great.
What is that on the set?
Now, tell me, how many people do we have playing today?
It doesn't look funky, it looks
Good enough. Player 1, type your name in.
No, I am not Fly. Just get it
All right, player 2, we need your name now. Thanks. Now, player 3, start typing. Super.
You see, this is the
45
theater where
seconds.
Ed Sullivan
Player 1,
almost
your
filmed
buzzer
his
is
show.
the letter
I mean,
Q,
can
as
you
in
imagine
quarterback
the magic
sack.
would have happened here?
Player 2, your buzzer is the letter B, as in bandwidth. And player 3, your buzzer is P, as in pasty white skin.
We might have a binary bitmap problem here.
1 second.
Okay, listen up. You're going to get a bunch of questions. If you think you know the answer, buzz in, then type a 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever answer you want. Or if it's a fill in the blank, just type in the answer. Be careful out there.
9. Okay, get the desktop out of here. 7. 6. And 5. All right, have a good one, everybody.
The Cop and the Witch Doctor, Sundays on UBC.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, welcome to our Clown Car of Trivia episode. We got the facts just pouring and pouring out of the car here, and, well, I gotta tell you, I hope they knock it off! Okay, then, let's get to the game before they start up again. This is gonna be a long one, huh? Alright, first I need to pass out some screws. Here you go, 3 contestants, 3 screws. Okay, word on the screws. If you get... Oh, you're in a hurry. Then let's do it. Time to pick a category.
Question number 1.
For your viewing pleasure, the bright lights are freaking me out. $2,000 for a correct answer. Let's see how you handle this one. Imagine a remake of the movie Bright Lights Big City called Bright Lights Biggest City in Europe. Where would you see Michael J. Fox's character snorting coke? Moscow, Berlin, Prague, or London? Take a shot, player 2. With well over 8.5 million people, Moscow is the most populated European city. And it's a much funnier backdrop for a story about cocaine abuse than New York. I don't know why the producers didn't think of that. Give me a category. Well, what do we have here? The First Ladies of Beer. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Think fast. It's question time. Because she was famous for refusing to serve alcohol in the White House, which First Lady would make a great spokeswoman for O'Doul's? Mary Todd Lincoln, Eleanor Roosevelt, Lucy Hayes, or Nancy Reagan? It's all yours, player 1. Lucy Hayes was referred to as Lemonade Lucy because she refused to serve alcoholic beverages at the White House.
Hello, I'm Lucy Hayes. Even though I've been dead and buried for 100 years, the sense of being the First Lady still gets to me. That's when I like to kick back and relax with a nice frosty O'Doul.
All right, pick a category.
Question 3.
For your viewing pleasure, sometimes you feel like a moron. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, according to the folks at Almond Joy, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, right? Well, if you sometimes feel like Newt, what do you feel like? An Egyptian goddess, an eel, a Mongolian clay hut, or a Chinese dog? Player 3, have at it. Player 3, who would you like to screw? Gotta answer it, player 1. In Egyptian mythology, Nut was a sky goddess who married the earth and produced a bunch of other gods. And if you sometimes feel like her, well, then you're nuts. Hey, player 3, when you can't successfully screw someone else, you screw yourself. All right, I need a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
We're calling this one Trying to Show Up the Lord. $1,000 if you get it. Okay, hold on to those communion wafers. We've got an analogy for you. Sea of Galilee is to Jesus as Sea of Tranquility is to Eric the Red, Puff the Magic Dragon, Moses, or Neil Armstrong. Player 1! Player 1, who do you want to screw? Player 3, give me an answer. Jesus walked on the waters of the Sea of Galilee. Neil Armstrong took his first steps on the moon in a region called the Sea of Tranquility.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for... Houston, we have a drowning.
Well, like the man says, player 1, one good screw deserves another. At the end of round 1, we'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Lay chain of command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 2, where the values are doubled. All right, I hope you're all together, because we're going. Give me a category. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
It's time for a Tinkerlick test drum.
Take a look at this gibberish category. Darth Vader's Secret Fantasy. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, all you Wookiees. What does this rhyme with? Chewie's the man to search us. First clue, it doubled the size of the United States. Ben Franklin's ass? Player 2, go for it. Type in your answer and then hit return. Yep, the whole deal got rolling when Thomas Jefferson overheard some French official making some offhand remark about, and if you believe that, we have some swampland in Louisiana we'd like to sell you. Time to pick a category.
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
This category is known as Get It Out of Me! I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Ready? Here's the question. Which of these demonstrates someone using contractions while having contractions? Get the car, honey, my water has burst. For the love of God, give me an epidural. I'm having a baby and it's coming now, for this is all your fault. Player 2, go! Player 2, who's gonna get the screw? Player 3, give me an answer. No, this is all your fault. Player 1, Player 2, who wants it? Player 2, grab it. When two words really love each other, like I am and it is, and they get together and make new words like I'm and it's, that's where contractions come from. People use them all the time. As in, you're not the father, Schmitty, and you'd better pack your stuff and leave before I call the police. Honey, if you're still listening, I love you. Just give me another chance. All right, pick a category.
Seven, lucky 7.
We're calling this one, How to Overtake the Earth. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. See what you can do with this one. If the group of animals with the greatest sheer numbers on Earth were to rise up and conquer, what phrase would we shout to our new overlords? We bow before our bird gods, worship the amphibian kings, praise the gastropod czars, or all hail the insect rulers. Player one, do it! Plants, animals, you name it. Insects outnumber them all.
I am your new insect overlord. Take me to your leader, or the nearest garbage dump. Hear me?
All right, I need a category. All right, player 2 and 3, step aside, because player 1's going on a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is Existential Horror. Read all about it. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 book titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it was written by an existentialist or Stephen King. As each one... Oh, you already know how to play. Fine, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. The Stand, existentialist or Stephen King? The Stranger. Misery. Nausea. The Plague. No Exit. One more. Desperation. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. Time to pick a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
This one's called, If You Married Your Cousin, You'd Have Problems Too. And this one's going to be worth $4,000. So everyone here knows Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven, right? Creepy bird, keeps mumbling nevermore, won't leave the guy's house, right? Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Well, considering what the narrator was about to do before the Raven came gently tapping at his door, which of these products had he probably just taken? Advil, Viagra, Maalox, or Nitol? It's all you, player 3. The narrator was nodding off to sleep when the Raven came knocking on his door, so he might have just taken some Nitol. In fact, I'm sure it's in the original version of the poem. All I know is that if a freaking bird woke me up from a nice nap, the only words flying around the room would be original recipe or extra crispy. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this. Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. Now, I'm not going to send you out there without a screw first, so here you go. 1 screw for everybody. All right, if everybody's ready, let's do it. Give me a category.
Ten fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
Well, what do we have here? The writing's on the wall, but no one can read it. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, have you ever been to one of these handwriting analysts? Apparently, they can look at something you scribble and tell you what kind of person you are. Okay. Well, imagine a handwriting analyst checks out the Declaration of Independence. Because the subject didn't sign it, what would you not find in the analyst's report? George Washington hides a deceptive nature. Thomas Jefferson is one horny toad. Benjamin Franklin isn't as smart as he thinks. Or John Hancock is one cocky SOB. Take a shot, player 2. Good old George never spilled ink on the Declaration of Independence. Well, actually, he did spill ink all over the thing, so they had to go out and make a new draft. Nice to know the father of our country was such a dork, huh? All right, pick a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1, it's 11.
The category is candy on the tip of your tongue. How does $4,000 grab you? All righty, seeing as this is a fill-in-the-blank, you're going to have to do some typing. So buzz in and please tell me, what's the name of this product? It's a candy bar that came out in the 80s. It's got a chocolatey outside and a crispy peanutty center. The name's weird, like thingamajiggy or something. What's it called? Player 1, it's all you. Type in your answer and hit return. Yeah, whatchamacallit. Right, that's exactly what the hell I'm trying to figure out. Oh, come on. Whatchamacallit. I can see it right in front of me. It's on the tip of my tongue. Ah, forget it. Thanks for nothing. All right, I need a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
Let's see what we got going. Dum-de-dum-dum. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. All right, listen carefully and tell me, if you ask a dum-dum what a dum-dum is, what will his stupid answer be? A type of bullet. Duh. A city in India. Duh. A brand of lollipop. Duh. Or a type of weightlifting equipment. Duh. Player 1. Player 1, who do you want to screw? Player 3, give me an answer. Dum Dum is a city in India. It's where all the idiots go on vacation. Player 1, Player 2, it's open. It's all yours, Player 1. Well, I'm sorry, but a Dum Dum is in fact a type of bullet. The best defense against it is a smart bomb. Player 2, now's the time. Player 2, go. Smart people know that Dum Dums is a brand of little lollipop, sucker. A Dum Dum is all of these things except weightlifting equipment. That's a dumbbell. Duh. The idea here was to pick the stupid answer. Man, you just can't win for losing. Winning. What? Something. Time to pick a category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
I believe this one is called Who Took My Get Out of Jail Free Card? And this one's worth $4,000. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Say Ted Turner, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, and Rupert Murdoch are playing a game of Monopoly. According to the Sherman Antitrust Act, which move is illegal? Trump building a hotel on Boardwalk, Turner buying the 4 railroads, Murdoch mortgaging 3 properties, or Gates putting 2 houses on Park Place? It's all you, Player 3. Player 3, who would you like to screw? Gotta answer it, Player 1. I can't take you anywhere. Player 2, Player 3, who wants it? Player 2, grab it. The Sherman Antitrust Act was passed by Congress to protect against monopolies like owning all the railroads. Yeah, it's too bad, too, because Turner had big plans for his railroad empire. First, he was going to rename the B&O the T&O, then rename the Pennsylvania the Turnervania, then rename the Reading the Turnering, and then... Give me a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
Here we have Two's Company, 3 is a tabloid headline, and this one's worth $6,000. I don't know, too much to keep up with these days. Fighting overseas, the millennium is approaching, and who knows what the heck Ben Affleck, Brad Pitt, and Gwyneth Paltrow are up to, right? Say Ben Affleck, Brad Pitt, and Gwyneth Paltrow all show up at the same shindig. If these 3 stars act like binary stars, what will happen? Affleck, Pitt, and Paltrow will all explode. Affleck and Pitt will both leave Paltrow. Affleck and Pitt will both hang around Paltrow, or Affleck will kill Pitt and bond with Paltrow. Player 3, have at it. Player 1, player 2, it's open. Player 1. A binary star occurs when 2 stars both orbit around a common center of mass. In this case, Gwyneth. Of course, they'd have to find a solar system large enough to hold all 3 of them. All right, that's all around 3. Now, right after these messages, you're going to have a jack attack.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com. Welcome to the Jack Attack. All right then, let's fast forward and get right to the good part. Here comes your clue. Animals kids love, as opposed to the animals certain adults love. Hey, pretty stiff competition on that one. Let's see who's going to walk away with it. Player 1's got it. Well, Player 1, a win is a win no matter how you slice it. And you sliced it pretty thin. So I leave you with these words.
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Net Show. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Good show, everyone. You've made me very proud. Cookie, could you ask the players what they want to do next?
If you guys are interested in another game, just let me know. All right.
Hold the chicken salad, but that's what he wants ordered because he likes
Fine
the
then.
chicken-y,
See ya.
you know, the flavor.